I had an out-of-body experience. What happened was this one day I fell asleep, and it seems that my spirit left my body, and I had a chance to see my own body. They had a woman in the room, and she gave me her hand, and before I took it, I had to see my body. And what I was seeing was, I was seeing the hurt, anger, bitterness. I was seeing all the pain, misery. It's like I could see everything that the body that I was in was going through. So when I took her hand, they had a hole in the floor and we went down. I had a chance to see everything in this underworld, or as people call it, hell, as it says in the Bible, Hades, or hell. Well, they had the gates, or should I say, these dark golden gates, black kind of gates. And when we went in, I saw all these people in misery, crying. They were in pain. They were just suffering, if you want to call it that. And after I seen that, I seen two men. And these two men were from Sodom, the city, years ago. And the reason I know that is because I could read their mind. It's what you call telepathy. And you can kind of read people's mind. And it's like when they talk, you can understand them through their head, their mind, brain, whatever you want to call it. Well, the lady wanted to show me something in the cage. And I saw this half man with these huge steel horns. Chest was buffed up. He had hooves like goats. Like one of those goats that you see. Dark, hairy, or should I say furry hooves. I realized later on it was this beast of what people call the devil, Satan, or if you call him Lucifer, whoever you want to call him. I had a chance to see him. And I asked the lady, before I even knew that, I asked the lady the question, who is this man or half beast? This is what she told me. She told me this is the beast that has yet to come into this world to deceive the people. Okay, as soon as I had a chance to see that, I saw all these other people. The reason that I know these two men were from Sodom, because this beast, with the thought of his mind, wanted them to fight, and they started fighting. And all of a sudden, one of the men had almost knocked that man into this lower level, which was the fiery pit. I found out later which was the fiery pit. It was that burning fire, but it wasn't. It was kind of a dark reddish type of fire. And like I said, I'm elaborating on my out-of-body experience, but basically if you get my autobiography, the novel, you'll be able to kind of understand basically a little bit more. With the trilogy that I'm doing, I'm just elaborating on the novel itself. So as soon as the man almost threw him into this hole, kind of where the fire was coming out, the other man was holding on to, I guess, part of the ground itself, if you wanted to call it that. And he said, well, baby, help me. And then all of a sudden, it's like the guy just snapped back into himself, and he decided to help this other man. And then after that, they started holding one another.